Okay guys, Statue Hunter 75 here with a huge piece to review for you. I'm thinking it's a definite grail. Down the road it will definitely be a grail. It's the Gladiator Hulk. I'll try not to zoom in so you don't hear my camera buzzing. And I'll also try not to keep it too shaky so it won't be like the Blair Witch Project. But, you know, some people are very finicky and you know, can't do nothing but complain about everything, make recommendations. Okay. Nonetheless, this is a statue forum review for you of Sideshow Collectibles Gladiator Hulk Premium Format. The one that I got was number 225 out of 3,000. I feel that this piece it's of course from Sideshow Collectibles. I feel that this piece is a lot better than the King Hulk one. I'm sure that one will be just as impressive, but I'm loving the Gladiator Hulk. You can see the size of the box is just massive. We're down here in the statue cave, and I got a new light set up, so it's a heck of a lot brighter down here for you. So very well lit for you to see the King Hulk here. He's just enormous. This guy is 47 pounds when delivered, so he's solid. He's nice and heavy, just like the original Hulk PF. At the end of the video, as a bonus, I'll show you him displayed next to the Scar PF exclusive, which also displays very nicely. Just to get into the review of this guy and start to get into detail, I'm not going to take apart everything because it's very, very heavy. This shield is a magnet, which, you know, it's a strong magnet which holds this shield. This shield alone is the weight of some statues. Smaller pieces I can kind of show you, like this guy right here is a magnet, as you can see, and that goes in. There we go. So this guy's like just tilting all around. The disc, I forget what this is called, the something disc, is a magnet too, and it fits on nicely. The control disc or whatever it's called. And also this goes in, the fist goes in, I believe, with a peg. And you know, the fist and the sword is all one separate piece. And then of course this is a nice magnet. The head with the helmet and the feathers, just so cool. It looks like a Roman gladiator. And the eyes are perfect. You can see the symmetry of the eyes. There's white just as much, like the eye is centered in between the white just as much as it is here. So, geez, now it's kind of like super bright in here. But there we go, we got some focus, and you can see the sculpt on the face is amazing. Of course, it's held by a magnet. So it's beautiful. Just very nicely done. Before I drop this and regret that, I'm going to put him back on. It's a very nice fit. It's a strong magnet. The control disc, I think it's called. It's going to come to me probably after I'm done with the video, but I mean, let's just get into the beauty of this piece. This is also a magnet here. This comes off. It's a strong magnet as well. And you can see the shield being held in. So it looks beautiful. This is a magnet as well over here. This piece, another strong magnet. Incredibly strong magnet. Holding that in as well. But just the weathering on the base and the sculpt is impeccable. He's so solid. It's like, you see here the loincloth and the leather beat up. It's all weathered, and you see the loincloth, and Hulk's like wearing like a Speedo underneath. It's sculpted, but you know, this is the fabric. The loincloth is obviously fabric, and this is like a fake leather too. But people were joking on the statue forum about the sculpted Speedo, and the boots The sculpt on the boots looks like real leather. It looks amazing. It's so hard to spin this guy because he's super heavy. But let's take you. Look at the little wrinkles in the kneecap, and it's just such a good sculpt. Here we go. I can show you the loincloth here if I can lift it up without. And you see Hulk's little Speedo there. It's like a gray Speedo. Just to give you a full review and show you everything. So that loincloth goes on as one layer, and then this belt buckle type thing here with these things hanging from it go on as a second layer. And it just looks really cool. Everything fits in very nicely. The sculpt is amazing. Containment disc, it might be called. I'm going to keep going back to it. And look at the weathering on the sword too. The sword fits in perfect. I mean, the size of this guy's fist is huge, just like all the Hulks. I will say I have the original Hulk PF upstairs. I think this head is a little bit smaller, the original PF Hulk. The bodies are probably, you know, kind of similar in size, but the head of the original green Hulk PF is a little bit bigger, I believe. But back to the sword, you see the weathering on the sword, just looks amazing with all these nicks and scrapes and stuff. It looks like a really cool, like, maybe a stone sword or something, I don't know. I gotta catch up on my Planet Hulk Forte, or lore, whatever. On the back here you see, also looks like, you know, leather. The sculpt, they did it really good. It looks really realistic. And then you see like the chain mail and the armor that he has on the arm looks really realistic as well. And of course the wear and tear on the shoulder spikes and all the nicks on there too. Just really good. Just an amazing piece all around. Of course the weathering on the shield too. The spikes and stuff. Just very cool. Let me get him spinning around and get you a good view. I guess all the feathers were like tilted a little. It's kind of supposed to look like they're blown in the wind, kind of, as he's looking that way. I did check with other people on the Sideshow Collectors page in the forum that got this, and their feathers were the same, kind of leaning over to the left side a little bit as you look at it. But this guy is just a beast. He's a definite grail. I can't say nothing bad about this thing. So I'm going to give you my scores real quick. I'm definitely giving this, for the sculpt, it's a perfect 10. You know, I don't even need to get into it. Paint, mix, media, perfect 10. Design, 10. Production and build quality, 10. It was packaged in the box magnificently. The styrofoam was good. You know, besides and the weight, the heft of it. I mean, it's just 10s all around. This thing gets a perfect 10. Some people are saying you give too many perfect 10s, but this will legit be a grail. Mark my words. You know, a couple years from now, this is going to be like the original Green Hulk PF, I believe. It's just such a beautiful piece. And now I'm going to show you a little bonus. I'm going to pause for a second, and I'm going to show you him on display, you know, kind of size comparison, where I have him displayed right now next to his son, Scar, the Scar PF. So, if you hold one moment, I'll pause this and show you. Thank you. Okay, guys, here you go. You have the Scar exclusive PF, and his dad, the King Hulk, or Gladiator Hulk. Sorry, King Hulk is yet to come out, but Gladiator Hulk next to the Scar PF, and you can see a good quarter scale size comparison there. Also, I got the Thor, the original classic Thor premium format figure up there next to them as well. So there you go, there you have it. You can just see them all displayed. It's super bright in here right now with the new lights, but yeah, there you go. There's a nice little view. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this review for the Statue Forums, and more to come. Have a good evening.